Hello, my cyborg friends. It's Silent Signs from I Dream of Indie. Today we are taking a look at Synergia, a visual novel that really makes you question what exactly is it that makes us human. Synergia tells the story of Scylla. She's a cop with a really bad outlook on life. She basically hates the world, hates dealing with other people, and just wants to go to work, come home, sleep it off, and do it all again. That is, until her home android Elaine breaks down spontaneously, and with a little help from her less than savory friend Yoko, she replaces that android with Mara, who is probably more than she bargained for. Considering Scylla's cold exterior and her inability to open up to others, it seems that this new android might be more human than she is. But with that dynamic in place, there are so many other stories unfolding in the background, so many other layers to the plot. Synergia also dives into some really heavy topics, and I don't just mean love and relationships, I mean politics and religion and what it means to be a human being and what separates us from the machines that we create. As always, I want to try to avoid spoilers with this review, so I will try to keep this video as spoiler-free as possible, and we'll stop going into the plot details here. But do trust me, the characters are well developed and interesting to read about, and overall, I am a fan of this storytelling style. Gameplay is quite simple as you would expect. You have one button to advance the story. You also have a menu where you can save and load prior saves. If you've played a visual novel before, this isn't going to be anything new for you, and there's really not a whole lot else to it. There will be some choices to make, and there are some kind of built-in menus of computer screens and security systems and things like that, but it's all very intuitive and really you're just pressing the action button. So without further ado, let's move on to the look of Synergia. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed with how this game looks. It is done in that cyberpunk style, so it has this neon haze to everything, and the characters are done with this anime aesthetic, but they also look sketched. Like someone whipped out a notepad and just drew them up and kind of filled them in with strategic colors, and the same goes for the backgrounds. There's such a nice color scheme to this game, and there was enough variety to the locations and images on screen that I never got tired of looking at anything or anyone. The sound design in Synergia is equally effective. I thought this soundtrack was fantastic. It was actually done by one of the composers from Sense, a Cyberpunk Ghost Story, which makes total sense to me. It's definitely very synth heavy, and it does change to fit the mood of the scene. So I thought that was very well done. There's also great use of ambient noises, sound of the rain, people in the background, things like that. Overall, fantastic presentation here. I'd say the biggest drawback to Synergia is that it is on the shorter side. If you're a fast reader, you're going to get through this one pretty quickly. The game's description says 6 to 9 hours, but it took me less than that. There are, however, multiple endings, so there is some replayability there. I would also say that I liked the beginning of Synergia more than the end. The beginning is very exciting and frantic, and you don't know what's going on, and there's this countdown to an event that's going to happen, and in my humble opinion, the latter part of the game doesn't do enough to tie up those loose ends in a satisfying way. It feels a little more rushed than I would have liked it, and I almost just wish the game was longer because I feel like that would have solved this problem. If you do enjoy your visual novels with a little bit of cyberpunk and a little bit of romance, this might be a great title to check out, especially if you're not looking for a huge time commitment. Do you think you'll be falling in love with an android in the world of Synergia? Let us know in the comments below. Before I go, I just wanted to thank our indie warriors, Mitchell Hall, Kevilo, Bunny, Bill Tikaz, Christian Cruz, Wesley William Semple, Kimberly H., Rosie Syntax, Chris Jackson, Nathan Moore, and Peach. Thank you all so much for your support, and thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any reviews or previews. Also, check out the description box if you'd like for other ways to support the channel and to chat with us on Discord. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.